Good evening from Universal Orlando Resort. We are here today because it is the official opening of the cinematic celebration, the Nighttime Lagoon show.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It's my first time seeing it.
And they also have all of the effects going.
Oh, so like the fourth thing is here?
Yeah, the last time we saw it, it was missing something, and now it hasn't.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. So let's see if we can... So let's head in and see if there's anything new that we can see. I do know that they took down the construction walls around Mummy. Let's go see what we can see.
Good news.
What?
It seems like a humongous group is leaving as we're going in. So maybe it'll be like low crowd levels?
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
All right, we're inside. Despicable Me is only a 40-minute wait. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But everybody's all lined up for the parade. We're just trying to get to the Mummy and the parade is in our way. I think it's time for the parade to start moving now.
Oh, this is a really good spot for the parade.
Yeah, it is. So just ignore the exciting parade music that's happening behind us, and we're gonna look over here at the Revenge of the Mummy, and you can see the new entrance is here. Where the lockers used to be is over here, and now if we go in here, they got new lockers. Oh my goodness, there is so much room in here for lockers. Wow, this is nice. And it's the kind of locker where you use your park ticket instead of like your fingerprint. So you scan your park ticket here, and then it unlocks the door and you pop your stuff in there, and then you use your park ticket to get it back.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, it's nice in here. Lots of room, lots of lockers.
This is like everything that the Forbidden Journey lockers should be.
Right, they did this with Hulk first, and now they're doing it here. The only thing I'm seeing is there aren't a lot of larger lockers.
No, I do think that...
There they are over there. These are the largest. So like my backpack, this one that I currently have, wouldn't go in any of these lockers.
Even the big one?
Even the big one, because I got the tripod for tonight.
So where's like a bigger locker?
I think at the front of the park, by like Lost and Found. So as always with the Mummy, you are not allowed to bring any sort of bags onto it. No cameras, no small bags, no pocket bags, no little like side pouches, nothing. So that's why they offer the lockers.
It reminds me, sorry, I just keep thinking about the girl that dropped her phone.
Yeah, off the Sky Flyer, the Starflyer.
Starflyer, that's what it is. I'll look for a video of the Starflyer up in the corner so you can see it. But like somebody dropped their phone off of it.
Yeah, and now they have an empty pocket policy.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's good. That's really smart, actually.
So from Mummy over there, there's a little arcade here that is actually an arcade. And then there's also like a rock climbing wall that kind of makes you feel like Spider-Man, although it's not themed to Spider-Man. You're just climbing a brick wall.
It could be.
Could be.
You know what's funny though?
What?
When we were coming around the corner, he was pulling out, do you see this little post box? He was pulling out the like form from the post box, and I was like, is that a real post office box? But it's not, it's just where they get the form.
So it's almost like you said, is it real?
Is it real?
There it is. That's where we're gonna be. And one thing that I found out from the last time that we were here, these are the pyro launches right here for some of it.
Can you stand here?
No, they roped this area off.
Like, it's almost like behind, at Disney, like behind the castle.
Yeah.
So you can't stand back there at all?
Can't stand back here at all. They also have pyro that goes off of the roofs up here.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think the closest you can get is the statue of Lou Wasserman.
That's interesting, and you can still see through all of this?
I mean, you can't see what's happening because you're on the back side of the action. But you can see it.
Do you know what I just realized?
What?
Fast and Furious is right there, and I still haven't ridden it.
Do you want to ride it right now?
Is it like, could we? Let's see what the wait is.
Let's see.
Let's check the wait time. How long has this ride been open?
I don't know.
A couple of months?
Yeah, but what they were doing last time that we came, there wasn't a standby line. It was only virtual line. So it's a 25-minute wait, but virtual queue, and I got one for right now.
Ooh, I get to ride it.
Yeah, let's do it. Jen, are you turning down for what?
I am, like, listen, I'm sorry for party rocking, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
I really love the queue.
It's fun. There's people racing out in the alley.
Oh,
There's
I didn't even hear that.
Corn here for some reason. I don't know why they're growing corn. They have like an urban garden here at Fast and Furious. Yeah, I like it.
I like it a lot. I don't know, I'll tell you how I feel about the ride though. The one thing about this queue is that it really reminds me of a Horror Nights queue.
Yeah.
Like with the projections and like with the stuff
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at Horror Nights.
You know what I have to say about that? It's shocking.
Doing some other stuff that, you know, car people do.
Or dreaming of baby oil.
Or maybe. But that's fine.
Baby oil.
You guys like those cards that were out there?
Welcome to the War Room. My name is Jamie. This is where
Jamie.
tech magic happens, guys. It's usually courtesy of Tess, who sits right over there. Teaches me everything I need to know, but
Ooh, there he is. It's party bus time. It's party bus time. It's party bus time. I made a song about a party bus.
Remix.
Yeah. So, what did you think?
Okay, so I haven't ridden this version, but I feel like I have ridden it before because I've been on the Hollywood version. But I liked the vehicle, was really cool.
Yeah.
It looked like a party bus, which I thought was pretty awesome. I also really liked that with this ride, there was so much going on like in front of you, next to you, to the left of you, to the right of you. I really think that you could get different rides by riding this multiple times and looking just in one direction the whole time.
Ooh.
Like, do you know what I mean?
In multiple directions.
No, in one, like if you could have different rides every time if you just picked one spot to look at.
I'd pick Harry to look at.
There's so much stuff to see. Like there's so many things happening all around you at one time that I just think it would be a totally different ride.
Yeah, and now it's time for us to go check in for the media event for the opening night of the cinematic celebration.
I thought you were gonna say, and now it's time to pay the price, and I
No.
was like, it's not over yet.
It's not done yet. Here we go. We are headed, I guess we're headed over to our spot to watch the show. The show's not for another hour. So I think we're gonna be set up and ready to go. Maybe we got some interviews over here, we'll see. All right, we've got our spot to watch the cinematic celebration. Looks like a pretty darn good spot too. I can't wait to see the show. It's gonna be a lot better. The last time I saw it, it was raining and I had to have an umbrella up. And they have also added new effects too, so I'm excited to see it.
Hi, I'm Michael Aiello. I'm the Senior Director of Entertainment Creative Development for Universal Orlando.
Okay.
Most of you guys already knew that.
Right.
So, but for those of you who didn't, you are the one that created this show that we're about to watch, correct?
I have the amazing honor of leading the team that's involved with this amazing nighttime show, brand new nighttime show.
Because you were part of the team, it's safe to say you were in the water.
You know what? I wasn't in the water on this show.
But you have been in the water
I have
before.
been in the water before.
was my big question.
On the prior nighttime show, Universal 100, I was in the water.
Like in the scuba gear?
Not in the scuba gear. I'm not certified, unfortunately, but I did get in the water because everyone else had been already.
How many fountains are in the water? Like how many of these shooting uppy fountains are there?
There are over 120, and their heights range from 37 feet to 142 feet.
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite fountain is the middle. There's a middle quadrant of fountains that go the absolute highest.
Oh, is that for real your favorite?
Yeah, that's for real.
Oh, that's exciting.
And we've got. You'll notice in the show we call them flower fountains.
Okay.
They're in the center. They actually surround the big fountains. They're called flower fountains. They can actually like form petals, and they have an awesome kind of linear mist that kind of happens. They're really cool. But my favorite fountains are the 147-foot, power fountains.
Awesome.
Have you named any of the fountains?
I have not named any of them. No. They're all called fountain.
You heard it here first.
This is by far my favorite interview of the night.
And so the last time that we saw this on the channel, there wasn't an effect. I think you've already said it was the lasers are now here.
So the last 2 weeks we were doing technical rehearsals, which is our chance to really kind of vet the system, run it through its paces. So the last 2 weeks was really that phase, and lasers were the final component after the night that you came, and we got those in last Wednesday for the first time.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they're in, and again, we use them subtle. It's not a rock concert out here. They're a texture because we don't want anything to kind of override something else. This show is a combination of elements that we hope have been designed to really play with each other and not pull focus or take focus away from something else.
I like it.
I feel like we should end this on a high note. We're the favorite interview of the night, but that could change really quickly. So thank you so much.
Oh, you guys are welcome.
Thank you.
No, I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you're here for our opening
Thank
night.
you. I haven't seen it yet, so I am super excited.
But come on
Go
out,
watch it.
come see it. We're really proud of it. And we got an amazing team of people that did this, and they are the best people in the business. And I'm humbled and honored to work with them. They're awesome.
Today has been filled with timeless thrills, adventures, and memories spent with friends and family. As our day comes to an end, we gather to relive these incredible moments in our cinematic celebration.
my bones. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. I can't stop the feeling, I can see what you when you dance, dance, dance. I just feel it in my body. Yeah, I feel it, got this feeling in my body.
My name is Optimus Prime. We were once a peaceful race of intelligent mechanical beings. But then came the war. You can't escape Megatron. Your planet belongs to me. Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters.
I feel bad for the poor schmo who's gonna have to follow that. What? We are the poor schmoes? This stage is about to explode with Major Pinky Power!
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say, because I'm happy I'm alone. If you feel like a room without a roof,
I'm a genius!
Holy cow, that show was so much better than the first time that I saw it.
I really think, I obviously didn't see it the first time in person. I saw it just through editing, like I saw it on the screen, but I really enjoyed the lasers, like added this whole new thing to it, which is really cool.
I like the lasers.
They really did, like, so when we were talking to Mike before the show and he was saying the lasers just kind of add a little bit of texture, I didn't know exactly what he meant, and now I understand. It really did just like add another layer of effect.
Yeah, it didn't feel like they were like pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
But it almost looked like more projection, but like more intense projection.
Because it came out, like it was like a 3D, because it's a laser.
Yeah.
Everything just looked more 3D to me.
Yeah, and it was a laser going through water.
Yeah, it gave it like a really cool effect. I don't know, I liked it. I thought it definitely gave it a nice look.
And that at the very end, when they shot off the fountains that went the entire way up.
I didn't know the fountains went up that high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we filmed that on a wide angle lens. And so it kind of felt smaller probably to you guys because you were getting the entire show. But when you're standing there and you look forward and you see the fountain start to go off, you feel like you're like looking back and forth to try to get everything that's going on.
There is a lot going on.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's pretty exciting, I think, about the show, is that, like, almost the same thing with Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I feel like you could look at one section of this show and get a different show every time.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely, there's a lot going on, but I think it's a really exciting end of the night event.
So what was your favorite part?
Oh, I really like the Optimus Prime part because it looks like legit 3D. I also really liked the part where, I think it was a Jurassic Park part, where like, so all of the projections on the buildings behind the screens, they start to shake like the
when the
T-Rex
comes in.
Yeah, I like that. And then I also like the Trolls part and the Minion part just because they're fun and cute and I like the music and the fireworks.
Yeah. My favorite part was right when Harry Potter started, the projections on the buildings behind it started to get this like black fog to start to like kind of like cascade down them. It was all projected. And then as soon as it started to kind of engulf the buildings in the background, it entered into the main water screen and then engulfed the main water screen and then boom, Harry Potter.
So I think that they really have connected the background stuff to the foreground stuff like super seamlessly.
Yeah. Which
is honestly seems like it's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
So nice work.
So with that being said, we are off and we will see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Danielle. I'm Sam. We're from Wales and now it's time to pay the price.